Whitney from EcoVeganGal.com, and welcome to another healthy and sustainable roundup. Vegan food of the week is Baked LA. They make incredible, organic, eco-friendly, and gluten-free products. They're based in LA, of course, that's the name. And I had the opportunity to try their gluten-free cupcakes and bagels. Yes, gluten-free bagels earlier this year, and they're incredible. I had a peanut butter and jelly cupcake that blew my mind. I could not stop eating it. There was also red velvet and chocolate. And the bagels are just like, oh, it makes me so upset that I'm up in San Francisco and can't have those anymore. But maybe if you support them, they will get ultra famous, which they totally deserve to, and everyone in the country can have their incredible goodies. So go check them out. Book of the week is Do It Gorgeously. This is an incredible book. I think everyone should have this, especially the ladies, because it tells you how to make everything that you could possibly imagine at home. So you can be super eco-friendly and save money. You can make your own moisturizers, makeup remover, deodorant, clothing even. There's recipes, there's exercise tips. This is just like how to be incredibly gorgeous and green, and I love it. Website of the week goes to Garden Gangsta. It sounds like a silly, fun website, but unfortunately right now, it's a little sad. The blogger that runs it has terminal cancer, as she says, and she's trying to heal herself holistically and naturally. She's not getting a lot of support right now. So what I would love for you to do is check out her site. She's got lots of great information on there in general, but just offer up your support, you know, whether it's just a nice little note or if you have any advice for her. As you know, there are plenty of ways that you can heal yourself naturally through the vegan diet and cutting out toxic everything from your life. So if you have any further information for her, please reach out. Shout out of the week goes to vegan director Kolla, who just made her first feature film called World's Littlest Brat. And it's about a vegan outcast and how he deals with the world. It's kind of cool because there's a lot of big, famous vegan companies that make little appearances in it. And the entire movie was made in an eco-friendly way. Article of the week is from the Huffington Post. It's called 5 Reasons Man Equals Meat. When somebody recommended this to me, and at first I thought, well, why do I want to read that? I'm a woman and I don't equal meat. But actually it's kind of a snarky little article that lists 5 reasons why men should eat meat, but it's actually all negative reasons, kind of like almost making fun of. So you might be a little offended, especially if you're not a vegan, but it's really well written, it's kind of funny, and it's got a lot of truth to it, so it stood out in my mind this week for you to check out. Health tip of the week is to eat more seaweed. A lot of people are afraid of seaweed, they think they don't like it, but trust me, if you start eating it, chances are you're gonna develop a taste for it and you're gonna absolutely love it. My favorite seaweed right now is dulse, which I keep in this jar. I buy it in bulk, but you can buy it in plastic, unfortunately. Widely available at natural markets, and I'm insanely addicted to it. It's high in all sorts of vitamins like A, B6, even B12. It has iodine, potassium, fiber, and protein even. So it's just packed with nutrients, and it's a little salty, so if you ever have a craving for salt, this is great. You can put it in soups, salads, and sandwiches. You can even make DLT, so instead of using bacon, use dulse. It's incredible. It also comes in smoky flavor, so it almost has that bacon flavor. Definitely add this to your shopping list. Restaurant of the week is Peña Pachamama. What a great name, huh? It's in the North Beach area of San Francisco. And we went in there a little bit skeptical because it was just like off on its own on this side street, but it was incredible. We walked in there and immediately felt like we were in some party at someone's house. It was just this cozy, fun atmosphere. There was live music, people were dancing. Normally you have to make reservations, but they let us sit over by the bar, which was great because normally there's an $18 cover to listen to live music, but if you're in the bar area, you don't have to pay it. Good tip. Their food was outstanding. I mean, who would have known? Half of their menu is Bolivian, so non-vegan cooked food, and the other side is this raw organic. The only downside was that it was a little bit pricey for the portions. It was like $26 for a plate that was supposed to serve two or more people. But my boyfriend and I shared it, and I could have eaten it all on my own. Maybe that's because it was really, really good. But I highly recommend it. It's a great place for a celebration, to take friends. I can't wait to go back. Speaking of great restaurants, you should definitely check out my latest review on Pure Food and Wine. I almost made that my restaurant of the week, but because I had already done the review, I thought I should give somebody else an opportunity. But Pure Food and Wine is outstanding and definitely on my top vegan restaurant list. The answer of the week is in response to the question, what type of stevia do I use? This user has been using a type of stevia that's been giving him headaches, and he was going to give up on it. I actually use stevia that I buy in bulk. There's also in another random jar that I have. You can get this in bulk at a lot of like co-ops and natural markets. It's unprocessed, so that's why it's green. You'll see a lot of stevia on the shelf is white, and it's super processed. The downside of this is that it has a very strong flavor and it's kind of bitter, which a lot of people don't like, because it's basically just ground up leaves, which by the way you can grow on your own. It's very easy. The processed stevia, it tastes less bitter and more sweet, like traditional sugar. It tastes a lot like kind of typical artificial sugars, but it's processed and has the side effects of headaches and stomach aches sometimes. So I personally am just trying to develop my palate and get used to the natural stevia because it's better for you. And it's the added benefit of getting it in bulk is always good too. The question of the week for you is, what is the coolest and most unique thing that you've made on your own? I've been talking about Do It Gorgeously, which has lots of great tips. My answer to that question is I make my own chapstick, and you may have seen my video on that. I haven't bought chapstick since. It saves me a ton of money, it's easy, it's fast, and it's eco-friendly because I don't have to use all the plastic tubes that chapstick and lip balms come in. I want to mention a few responses to last week's question, which is what's the best thing you've ever bought or been given secondhand? Rainy Dark Forest shops at the Humane Society's secondhand stores, which profits go back to animals, which is great, and buys old clothes and turns them into pet beds, which I think is really creative. And Sandra Muvio, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, actually bought a bracelet once as part of an environmental class homework assignment, which I thought was kind of cool. She was very proud of that. Speaking of questions, one of my most recent videos was called Why Be Vegan/Vegetarian? You Tell Me. And this is a new experiment I'm doing. I'm going to be doing these videos where I ask you to respond in video form or comment form. So go check that one out, and I would love some more video responses. I want to see your faces, get your name out there, and tell me why you're vegan, vegetarian, or veg curious. And last but certainly not least is the first weekly roundup giveaway. You may have noticed this really cute shirt that I'm wearing. Ooh, I am in love with it. You can't see this cool details on it. It's beautiful. It's from a site called Ecolissa, which is an eco-vegan fashion website for women. Sorry, men. This shirt in particular is from Eco Skin. Everything's on there is made from amazing materials. They even ship in eco-friendly packaging, so there is no plastic used in this, and the wrapping, everything's eco. Great company. I am excited that they want to give away a $50 gift certificate to one of you lucky viewers. If you can get the details on the contest at ecovegangal.com, you're just going to basically need to comment and like the Facebook and Twitter pages. But go check that out, and I will announce the winner in the next weekly roundup. Good luck. Well, that's all I have for you today, but feel free as always to leave me a comment for things that you want to see in future videos. You can do that right here on YouTube or at ecovegangal.com. I would love for you to subscribe so you can stay up to date on all the videos I'm doing. I have a new one every single day right now. There's also Eco Vegan Dog. I've been doing videos on Eco Rotzi, of course. They're a good gossip show. I'm having a blast. And you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter to see everything that I'm doing. I post on there all the time. And visit ecovegangal.com, of course. I will see you for the next video, and thanks as always for watching. Bye.